Okay, so I'm having this encounter with this 18-year-old guy. I'm staying here at this little Airbnb just for one night. I had a coupon, and there's a story behind this too. What happened? Oh, you're not going to believe it. But I'm getting ready to pack, and he came out and he was all dressed up, and he said he was a golfer, and him and his friends, one's 17, one's 18. He's the oldest, I think, maybe 19, and they're going all over the southern states here, and they're doing, I guess, golf tournaments. They're just golfing, and they started golfing. And he had 18 holes the other day, and he golfed, I think, at 85, and so then I started talking about Jesus, and I told him, I said, you know, you're at that age, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of things, and you really have to think about you know, like, especially, how did I say that? I told him I was an athlete. I told him about my record of skiing 230 kilometers in 24 hours, and no one has broken it. It's a national record. He's like, wow. And I said, yeah, but it never filled me up. Here I am, a high-profile athlete in magazines, very well known, very competitive. But I said, what did that get me? And I said, you know, and he said, well, you know, I asked him if he I don't know, he said something about his religion. He said, well, you know, I've been raised a Catholic. And I said, you know, it's not about what religion you are. It's not about what church you go to. It's not about how many Hail Marys you do. I said, it's really about a relationship, and you're at that age where you need to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I said, it's so easy to do. It's so easy to do, and it's going to give you power and peace and joy. It's going to fulfill you. And he was like, wow. He's like, you're so profound in your belief. And I said, I said, I'm just very blessed. The Lord has transformed my life. And I said, and I was just like you. And I said, you know, Jesus is coming back soon. The signs are all around us. So anyway, it's a great conversation. I'm going to give them all Bibles and books. I'm going to go out here and finish up in here. Hold on, I got your gifts for you. I'll show you what I'm going to get. This will give you good reading material. All right, and this is what I do. So, I don't know if any of you guys have a Bible, but I'm going to give you all Bibles, okay? This is about starting your relationship with Jesus Christ. It's really simple and easy. This book here you can just share. It's really cool. It's about end times.
Thank you very much.
Really good. Now, and then, this is really cool. You got to read that about hell. Okay. I loaded them up. I loaded them up. And he was so receptive. I mean, they're so young. 17 and 18 years old. And, you know, this is the thing. Young people, wow. They need to know the Lord. I said, you know, I know we've heard it from our grandparents and the pilgrims that Jesus is coming back. But I said, he's really coming back. And I said, all it takes is a relationship. You got to start somewhere. I said, you can walk around in this temporal world, but we are created to be spiritual beings. And sooner or later, you're going to hit a low spot, that you're going to come off of that mountain. And then who do you have? What do you have? I said, when you have Jesus, you have everything. Everything. And he was just like, he's like, wow, you're just like, he says, yeah. I mean, he was really listening. And I love that. I love that God just makes this stuff happen. And before I leave, I'm also leaving to these wonderful people, a ministry of healing, a desire of ages, and a great controversy. And this Annie, she was the one, but my car was towed away the other day when I was at Jekyll Island. I went around the corner of the parking lot, and the car was gone. The car was completely gone. And they towed it because they said I didn't have insurance. Georgia. Well, to make a long story short, I have insurance. But that is a whole testimony of how God used that particular situation and the right attitude to minister to people who really have to deal with cruddy people. The cop, the taxi cab driver, and the impound people. They all got books. All right, I gotta hit the road, heading up to a wedding to be a bridesmaid. All right, God bless you, and I'm so glad I could share this. This was really, God is good.